it's been quite a while since I've posted any dream videos. Been somewhat active on my account, and there's actually a lot of reasons. I've still gone forward with my lucid dreaming method, project, whatever you want to call it, and I've had great success. To let you, I mean, it's amazing. I would say at least a few times a week I have a lucid dream. Sometimes it's once a night that I'll have a lucid dream. It really is amazing to me the steps that I took using my own kind of method, pulled together from various methods, and it's turned out to be quite successful. I've been reading some of the comments on the videos, some of my older videos that I had, and there's people who say, that doesn't make sense, or you should do this or try that. Well, I'll keep saying it, that every method is going to work for someone in a different way. The methods, when I first started getting into the lucid dreaming, the methods that were out there just weren't really working for me. I didn't feel confident that I was accomplishing anything. So what I ended up doing was kind of making my own sort of method, kind of pulled together from different ideas, things that I would try. And it really worked out for me. And now I'm able to lucid dream. At first it started out as just kind of by accident. And then I started actually getting to the point where I could train myself to lucid dream for short periods of time. And then it went into, I could have an entire lucid dream, and being unaware of time, a lot of my lucid dreams, they tend to last a lot longer than I would expect a normal dream to last. It's really hard to explain. Those of you who lucid dream maybe will understand. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm continuing with it. I haven't stopped. I'm still doing my exercises, my steps, and I'm getting better and better about it. My dreams are becoming more clear. Everybody who does dream has that kind of, it's a vague, kind of foggy thing. Sounds just aren't kind of right. And when you wake up and you're trying to think about the dream, it just, nothing really does make too much sense. Now my dreams are almost as clear as if I was awake, which is kind of amazing. And I am, for the most part, able to control just about every aspect of the dream from start to finish, or at least from the point of which I become lucid to the time when the dream ends in some way. I wake up, whatever. And it's been, it's like a virtual playground in a way. Just imagine, everybody has that desire to want to fly or whatever. Well, that's fun at first. That was kind of where I was going with my lucid dreams at first. I was kind of taking on a let's soar above the clouds, or kind of explore, kind of deal. And that's fine. That's kind of like getting into lucid dreams as much as possible. And I kind of got bored with that, because there's only so much you can do hovering above clouds and flying across buildings and things like that. There's only so much that you're able to do with that kind of stuff, and you don't get the same feeling. It's kind of like your mind, and these are all things that I'll talk about later, but your mind kind of tries to interpret what those feelings might be, and then kind of creates a response, an emotional response, and it's not the same. But anyway, that's all theory and so on like that I can get into in later videos. But I've had a lot of fun with this. it's amazing, and it's taken me a long time. This wasn't something that happened overnight. Right now with my lucid dreams, more or less I'm kind of experimenting on my own kind of, it's hard to explain. It's like my own inner exploration or whatever. It's not like I'm trying to find myself or anything. That's not the case. But what I'm doing is I'm putting myself into situations where I don't know how I would react. For example, I had a dream that started out as I was in a bank and I was withdrawing money, and somebody came to the next teller window and had a gun in their hand and demanded some money. Well, at that point, I became lucid, and I just kind of thought to myself, okay, how can I explore this? What would I do if I were in that situation? I know that I'm in this dream. I know the consequences are not going to be there because obviously I'm not going to get hurt if I'm shot. So what would be my reaction? What's my initial reaction? And those are a lot of things that I think about. What would I do? And that doesn't necessarily mean that because I'm so confident in my dream that I can go out there and do that. That's not the case. It's more or less exploring my options. And it's a lot deeper when you're in a dream than it is when you just sit on a couch thinking about, okay, what would I do? Because you can actually play that out. You can sort of just experience it. And those are the kind of things that I'm kind of doing right now. It varies. It's all different situations. Bungee jumping, for example. I mean, I've never done that myself, but I actually put myself in a situation where I bungee jumped off of a bridge, and the feelings of fear and so on were all there. But anyway, we can get into that. I've had a lot of people messaging me, asking me where my videos are, why I'm not doing anymore. I'm still lucid dreaming. I just kind of stopped doing the videos. I guess the video portion, when I first started out, the aspect of recording myself making video logs of this thing was more to help me get onto the right track of lucid dreaming. It was one of my kind of techniques, and when I actually was able to start lucid dreaming on a regular basis, I didn't really feel the need to do these videos anymore. And I was right, I really don't have the need. But there are people, I mean, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm not going after subscribers. There are people who are asking me to continuously put up my dreams and my progress. So I'm going to keep doing that. And there are a couple of the reasons why I haven't posted any videos recently, but I will definitely get into that later. But I just kind of wanted to let everybody know that my lucid dreaming project is what I consider a success. I am kind of exploring all the possibilities right now because I can lucid dream. It doesn't happen every night, but most nights it does. And I've done different experiments with, for example, my wife coming into the room and whispering into my ear at certain intervals, trying to. I mean, there's so much. I have so much to kind of go over, and this is not scientific. This is nothing. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not, some study or whatever. This is my own experimentation. Maybe it'll help somebody. Maybe it won't. Whatever. For me, it's working out great. So that's really all that matters, I guess. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking forward to sharing more of my dreams. For the most part, the comments have been positive. You always, on any YouTube channel or anywhere on the internet, you always get those people who really don't care and will just throw all the negative comments at you and then just go on to the next video. I mean, that's just people. It's easy to hide behind a computer screen and say whatever's on your mind. So that stuff I ignore. That's just, just part of the internet. I think that's about it. I mean, I've got some more videos that I'm going to be recording here, some more updates, things that have been going on in my life, and so on. So hopefully this is going to help. So Stick with my channel. Hopefully, you'll get something more out of it. Alrighty.